Hey there, everybody. Hey, Alec. How's it going? Hey, Maddie. I hope everybody is doing well. Hey, Keiki. And yeah, sorry, I'm still working on that problem. I'm trying to determine if it's the headset at this point or if it's the computer. Yeah, I'm sorry. No request this stream. I'm sorry. But next stream, hopefully, because I'm going to be working on it this week as well. Just to be sure that, I've covered all my bases. I want to make sure so that I don't need to buy a new headset or something. I'm covering all the bases. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well today. Hey, Victoria. Hey there. And yeah, I'm sorry, Keiki. I actually forgot something, folks, on here that I haven't used in a long time. And oh, for not being able to do requests. My apologies, guys, but I will figure that out. And yeah, I would love to hear it. Yeah, I was messing around with the accessories. They have dog ears, so I was like, how would Johnny look with dog ears? Interesting, apparently. And then I saw these weird glasses and was like, I'll give those a try too, I guess. Hey, wolf girl. Yeah, Dr. Moray kind of vibe. Oh, no worries. It's okay if anybody's ever late. It's all good. But yeah, now we can go back to the one I was just using. I'm afraid there's no violence. Oh, thank you. I actually have like some other stuff here to like tech one of my other OCs. Here, I'll make a compromise then. Where is that prop item? Where is it? There it is. There's the compromise. There's your violence. And not this stream. I'm not doing requests this stream. Wow, I have a splitting headache. There's a dad joke for you all. Aw, that is cute, Maddie. I like it. Wait, oh, yeah, we could just go massive. Uh, off camera moment. I've been like taken out like in a horror movie. Just gung. All right. Anyways. There we go. Back to normal. Sorry, folks. I needed to calibrate there, and I guess for some reason my mouth isn't moving. Can you folks hear me? Oh yeah, Maddie, I'm not doing requests this stream. My apologies. You know. Okay, cool. Let me check if I can. Oh yeah, the voice changer still works. That's still all good. Yeah, I can answer questions in character for sure. That is fine. Yeah, true. See, maybe I could pop some glasses on this one for fun, folks. But then it gets rid of the dots in the eyes. That's what's weird about this. To me, it'll get rid of the dots, like the lines in my eyes. All right, cool. It's still working. Let me get back in my chair. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Ask questions if you like, folks. I am happy to answer questions. Okay, I'm happy to answer questions for those characters, Kiki and Alec. Got a drink of my coffee there. Yeah, exactly, Maddie. My next ASMR. Yeah, coffee's not for everybody. My next ASMR is going to be a FNAF one. Uh and it is going to be continuing the new daycare story, so the other characters will finally be all together. And yes, I do. Welcome back, Minty. Oh dear. Or don't forget to drink water, please. Water important, water good. Right, let me see here, folks. Da. Okay, Mr. Puzzles. All right. Oh, Ariana is doing wonderfully. And I do hope she is doing well. I think she is. Last time I saw her, she was doing pretty well, I'd say, yes. There you go. Let's see. Then we have. Hmm. Do you want me to answer that in character, Alec? Because I can tell you as is, too. Because for an answer from me about that, for Quetz's lore, uh, he once had the temple filled with lots of worshippers, but then kind of over the years, the civilization kind of died out, and then basically he ends up finding people who wander through and taking them as worshippers over the centuries, letting them go eventually for pretty much all of them. And then, he has lived there kind of alone, trying to find somebody he can trust and love kind of character. Um, and so he was very much like treated like a living god at one point. Because I mean he is, but yeah. Aw. That is awesome, Maddie. I'm happy this community has been so good. Yeah, water is good. Oh yeah. I can well, I'm willing to answer questions in the character's voice. So that's a little different because it's more just a bit easier, you know. And yeah, totally. Cakey, totally. Mhm. I have Minty. I've totally heard of that. And yeah, yeah, Minty. No, uh, I have, and it is a good one. And uh, please, no, no unaliving, no unaliving. You stay alive. And yeah, totally, I can do that, Alec. Yes, I've heard of Finding Frankie. I actually half want to try that out at one point. I also may try streaming. And yeah, I'm just answering this. I'm just saying something real quick here, and then I'll do the request. Yeah, there is one game I found on Steam, not sponsored, covering myself here, but there is a game called Goblin Cleanup, I believe is the name. And it's basically like Viscera cleanup detail, but fantasy. You are a goblin going through a dungeon, cleaning up after the adventurer that went through there already. You know, there's like blood, gore, all that, you know, stuff, kind of like Viscera cleanup detail. But then uh it's fantasy themed. So you have to reset dungeons traps like in fantasy games how they have the dungeons with traps and stuff. I'm sorry, little Drew. Nice. Yeah, the milkman. Yeah, the milkman. People be simping for the milkman hardcore. All right. Now let's see. We have four quets. Was the first one. All right. Well, I have lived in my temple for many years, but eventually wars and several other things made my worshippers kind to leave and disappear. But I stayed. I would not leave my home. So, over the centuries, I had visitors, people exploring or trying to plunder the temple. So, I decided to see if I could have new worshippers. Many I let go. They forgot everything and never returned. Others had a worse fate. But, all in all, I am still searching for someone who will be that lover More than a worshiper. There you go. All right. Oh, I'm sorry you've been having a rough week, but I know one thing that always helps me when I have a rough week. Just a little bit of time with some television or even music sometimes. And just reading or relaxing. There you go. There you go, Keiki. And I'm sorry you've been having a rough 2 weeks. My apologies for, that sort of thing. And I will be working on more FNAF stuff, folks, as well. So I can kind of, because I know a lot of people like that. Oh. Who would I simp over? Look, I haven't watched it, Jackie, but like, one of my friends watches it and has told me a good bit about it, but he, uh, he ended up introducing me to lots of characters and ended up, like, I don't know, Hawk is one of them. And then I forget the other, but that's yeah. I don't know. I like a lot of characters from different things, to be honest. And yeah, like feel free to ask any questions, folks. Let's see. Then I have some other things I believe. Yes. How would Monty distract a toddler who is scared of him like James? Hmm. Probably he would. Because this is one thing I learned for, like, child psychology stuff. Because I was noticing, like, I just like watching show facts, and a lot of show facts about Sesame Street especially were, like, often, like, the larger characters like Big Bird would sit down or do things to get more to, like, the level of the kids, so he wasn't scary or intimidating. It felt like he was on their level and more friendly, so Monty would probably crouch down a bit, kind of squat down, I suppose, and then, talk to them in a very nice way. But he'd probably, so I'd always imagine like he had like golf balls or just like little items for him to sign. So he'd probably like do something with like golf balls or something, like try and juggle, be goofy. So I imagine Monty sometimes acknowledges he can be kind of goofy. So he's like, I'm just going to kind of play into it, but only when he knows there's not many people watching. Yeah, the real Frankie, I've seen clips, and the real Frankie seems adorable. I simp for him. I would totally hang out with him. Hmm. I may do That's Not My Neighbor ASMR at some point. That does sound like an interesting idea. Hmm. That is an interesting question. I will answer that, Wolf Girl, in one sec. Let me see. 'Cause there are some other questions here. All right. I would say a lot of my characters would probably be very okay with autistic partners. Uh, I would say that yes, what you had said in the comments at one point, Alec, that Quetz would love that. That he would, love how they see things, that yes, that is definitely one of those things, that yeah, I agree with. I need to honestly catch up on watching some animes. There are so many new animes, folks, that I just haven't seen. And yeah, if I were to give him a British sounding voice, let me think. I would probably give it something like this because then it can sound very friendly and very, you know. But then that's just because it reminds me of like a BBC broadcaster. And my next OC ASMR is another freak show one. Because I'm trying to finish the story for the freak show. Hey, Rebecca. And hey, cute pup. Yeah, the BBC, British Broadcasting Channel. Welcome back to the BBC. Let me see here. What was the what was that question? I need to go back and find that. I know there was another question. My brain. Ah, yes. Cakey. There we go. All right. Oh, I'm sorry they yelled at you. And I know it can be hard sometimes when people yell at you. But just remember, people sometimes get mad, and, well, there's not always a reason. Sometimes there is, but sometimes there isn't. I'm sorry. There are some things I'm kind of good with for questions. My apologies, folks. And you are welcome, Williams. I hope you enjoy uh, you know, your custom ASMR. And yeah, that's totally fine. Any questions about any of the characters or stuff, Alec, are fine. Okay, cool. And yes, I will be getting to that as soon as possible for the second custom ASMR. Oh, for after, I will be doing more of the Dr. White series, Alec. Bye, Jackie. Sleep well. Oh, Tiger. Okay, so Tiger, he is kind of meant to be originally a boxer, was his concept. And oh wait, let me answer Wolf Girls first. Sorry. Oh, for custom ASMRs, that's always been a thing on Patreon. You can get a custom ASMR with any character, and it can be spicy too. But yeah, let's see here. Right. Find Monty so I can answer that as Monty for you.
I mean, Vanessa's kind of nice. She tends to stay away from everybody here. She usually does security. But, I mean, something's up with her. I don't know what it is, but something.
There you go. And it costs $12 for the tier that allows you the custom. Let me pull up some info here for you folks. All right, so the tiers for things and what you will get from my Patreon. A little bit of some shameless plugging here. Tongue tied a bit there, but a little bit of shameless plugging here. All right. Uh, Pet the Painter Cat, $3. That one gets you early access to upcoming ASMRs. You have $5 See the Painter Cat at Work. That includes early access to the ASMRs as well as like from all previous ones. So not anything special, just if you want to, throw me a little extra cash here, depending, which is completely up to you, folks. Because having fans this awesome is worth it without the money, honestly. Then we have $12, which is customized Painter Cat. You can get a custom ASMR from a character and includes the previous benefits, so you get all that. And then you get into the higher tiers for other things, which is mainly the, spicy content. Welcome back. Now let's see here. And yeah, Tiger is a like boxer and things like that was kind of his concept who then through like fading out his like career kind of ended eventually. He ended up working for who he ended up working for, Uh and I based him on an actual cat that I knew that actually had like he was a real scrapper, like was an outdoor cat during the nighttime and so got in lots of fights. Came back one time with a chunk of his ear missing. It had gotten like ripped off somehow or something, so he had like this little triangle notch instead of like a normal tip to the cat ear. He had like this little notch out of his ear. I mean, that's up to you, Shade. If you feel safe saying it, that is up to you. I wouldn't 100% recommend it just for your own safety because, it's not too great to share too much real info online. True. Very true, Shade. Right. Answer this question. Well, it was a very interesting process, I'll tell you that much. Definitely a bit messy. Took a lot of knowledge and science and all that sort of fun stuff. And I've been pretty good, Rebecca. Oh, no, it's fine. I would say for characters, like, why Quetz is kind of, a bit like me, because at one point in my life, I kind of searched for, you know, like, I kinda searched just for somebody who cared about me. I had kind of not the best of, earlier parts of my life. And then during another period of my life, I just kinda isolated myself a lot and just I read a lot, studied a lot, got big into, like, fantasy books and, like, old folklore and stuff. Oh, which character I most like? Oh, why? Okay. Oh, no worries, it's okay. Why I like him a lot, because he was one of, like, the earlier kind of heavy myth-based, and it took a long time to make Quetz, you know? Okay. Let me go back. Oh, now I get what you're saying. Oh, okay. Uh, I don't know. I've just noticed like certain people seem to have a connection to the character a bit, and you seemed to like Quetz a lot from what I noticed. You know, that you seem to like Quetz a lot, and lots of people for characters like that. It's the connections. Yep, and the mustache. Yeah, we all missed you too. All right, let me see. For characters that I simp for, out of my own, because I do simp for one or two of my own. And yeah, I can at least give it a try. Well, let me see, because you folks won't see this, so you'll never know the deep dark secrets of my simplest. There's nothing terrible on here. It's just I'm one of those people that, depending on it, like, a bit shy. But I will choose at least one of them from my simplest to mention to you folks. So you will have the honor of getting to know one of the characters I simp for. Let me see here. Oh no. And no, it's not too bad, I feel, because it's like it's kind of a sweet image, a cute image, Maddie, of like, big animatronic comforting someone. Oh, any characters in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Well, I was a 90s kid. I was very and yeah, that's fine too, Alec. But yeah, so I was a 90s kid, and Donatello was such a nerdy character that I ended up, you know, just being like, "Oh, I relate to him," and I started simping for him back then. I was like, "Oh, he seems so nice," and stuff like that. Supportive, nice, kind, all that good stuff. I was like, and he's nerdy, so a win-win. He does have like his ability to hypnotize. But to, like, take away the anxiety legitimately, he can kinda make you feel more relaxed, but it's like there'll always be the anxiety, like, panic attacks and things, so he doesn't have the ability to just take that away. Yes, I do love Foxy, he is awesome. That's fine. So let's see, and that's fine, Keiki, but let's see here, there it is. There's my simplest. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So answer it as Quetz, I'm assuming. Hmm. I like the profile pic. Uh, Meowcraft, maybe? For our username? No, it's fine, Alec. I am a bit dyslexic. Let me see here though, the simplest. All right, there we go. So let's see. We have uh yeah, that's a good one. I have from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Caesar. Yes, I know that how the anime goes. I'm not spoilering, but for those of you who know, you know. Anyways. Oh, no worries, Alec. It's all good. And nothing much. Hey, Crystal. Nothing much too new with me. I approve, Minty, of the perfect name. All right, let me see here. Any other questions or things? There we go. Okay. Oh yes, Quetz does. I think I had just forgotten. And yes, Moray did used to like Cyrus. They were friends at one point. Villager Cat. Okay, that is a beautiful name. Oh, I hate the cold. I despise the cold shade. It's like the bane of my existence. I'm a cold-blooded creature. My father used to joke because I just hated the cold and loved the warm. All right, let me see here. Go to my Twitter. If the stream gets laggy at all, folks, just tell me. And I hope it doesn't because it shouldn't. Heck, at one point, if I do things right, folks, I could maybe do a like React stream even. Okay. I'm assuming Bob's voice. That's the most recent message I have. Okay. Okay. I do not see any other messages on here at the moment. Okay, there it is. There it is. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing any messages or anything from it related to it. I'm sorry. It was mentioned in two posts. And yeah, Francis does sound like a good name for the Milkman character. The snow is pretty nice, I can't lie. Okay, cool. Let me double check here. Okay, okay, I found it. Frankie. Good Frankie. Let me see here. Okay, so I do have a reply to that. Let me take a drink here. There are very few things that could actually annoy me. But I would have to say, during those times I am shedding, if they mess with my shedded skin too much as I'm trying to get it off, or also a little too much nose booping. There you go. Got any emeralds? Wait, let me see here. Well, now that pleasantries have been exchanged, there we go. Something kind of like this. Let me actually see if I have a.
All right, there we go. Why, hello there.
There you go. Yeah, definitely. It's okay, Keiki. It's all good. It's all good. I have those kind of moments too. And yeah, he would definitely shed. Oh yeah. And oh yeah, the fox. All right. Well, I I would have to say petting my tail the wrong way, or perhaps too many loud noises, but sometimes that can't be helped, I guess. And, well, spray bottles. So some humans have used those to spray things at me, and it was quite annoying. Yeah, that is quite loud. Hmm. I mean, I would say the milkman is one of them for sure. Uh, yeah. One of my friends sent me like fan art of the milkman, safe for work, mind you. And I was like, "Oh wow, who is this character? It looks like it's just a milkman, but a pretty handsome character." And then they were like, "Oh, that's the milkman from That's Not My Neighbor." And I was like, "What game is this?" Looked it up and was like, "Oh, okay, okay. I now simp for the milkman, I guess." And yes, I can definitely answer that question as Auric. Oh, I'm sorry. The joking and stuff distracting you. And yes, I loved it. That was awesome, Rebecca. I loved it. All right, let's see. Auric.
All right, there we go. There we Let's see. What was the question? To annoy me. Yeah, to annoy me. It is quite difficult. I have gotten used to many different things about humans, and well, one of them is, well, dealing with annoyances. But few things can get me annoyed unless it is, well, tampering with my artwork that I have hung upon the walls.
Yeah, I would agree. I'll need to look into that fan art. Thank you for the research. And yeah, that definitely is like a very, oh my god, intense voice sounding filter. And yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Alex. True, they do have a mustache, I'm assuming, yeah. Oh, no, it's cool, I'm totally willing to answer it as them, let's see. I feel that I would be understanding of them, and that I would enjoy having a lover who would see the world differently, and I would love them no matter what. And now, for chats. I think that I would, well, find it curious, not in a bad way, but I would see them as a new pair of eyes if on the battlefield with them, and I would see them no differently and treat them no differently. All are equal, especially on the battlefield. Yes, yes, I do. 90s hot topic. Oh, heck yeah. All right, let's get a drink here for Aura.
I have met many humans who have many differences to them. To have a lover who is autistic, I would not see it as something bad. I once have known some who are that way. They are amazing individuals. I would treasure them for eternity if possible.
Hey, Foxy, welcome to the stream. Okay, let me go back, Keiki. Here we go. Okay. And yeah, I can totally do an attempt at that Frank voice or Francis voice that I did. Let me see here. Oh, well, I suppose I'd try and keep professional if I could, but I don't know if I could when someone confesses their feelings to me, especially about certain things. I could tell you more if you just let me in. I swear I'm the real one. There you go. Thank you. I don't know, if I ever did an ASMR thing, I'd probably do 2 different versions with differences here and there. And Ameti is doing great. I still need to, continue that. That's another story I'm gonna be continuing at some point here, is the, whatchamacallit, the Twang, the Rat Folk ASMR series. Yes, I need to do that. I need to have both of them playing. Definitely willing to answer a question as Mr. Bright as well. Yes, I actually was listening to that, Rebecca. That's Not My Neighbor, Intruder, and the Mandela Catalog song, the 2 Mandela Catalog songs, the longest solo ever. Those songs I was listening to when writing, uh, something for Patreon, recently. Let me see here. Okay, no worries, Maddie. Let me see here. Yeah, the stream is a bit chaotic when it's chill and chat, which is kind of funny because it's chill and chat, but I'm fine with it being this way. All right.
Yar, I suppose I do get a bit jealous easily. But that's only because, well, back in the day, after I got all worn out, and they ended up closing up my stage, I felt a bit lonely. So I tend to be a bit jealous of anybody who tries to take those who pay attention to me away.
Let me see. Then we have the question for Monty.
I know you said retype.
Let me see. Then we'll answer the one for Bright. Yes, of course I would allow somebody who is autistic to be in my show. And there are many positions here at the carnival for them as well. We even have a special house. It silences all the noise in it. It's kind of the attraction of the thing. But I assure you, all are welcome here. I promise you that. And I dressed up a teeny bit just for fun more than anything. So in the background, folks, you guys can't hear it due to I don't want copyright risk. I'm listening to music on YouTube as well. And for some reason, it is giving me a lot of Has Been Hotel stuff. And yeah, what is the news, Alec? Let's hear. And yay, Shade, you had water. That is awesome. Remember, stay hydrated. Yes, I love that line in it too. Oh, it's okay. It's all right, Maddie. Oh, nice. That is awesome, Foxy. That is an awesome idea. I like it. Oh, heck yeah, Rebecca. That is awesome. Yeah, it's just one has been song after another, folks, is what it's given me. Oh, well, I'm not complaining, but I'm like, wait a minute, why is it just a row of them? That is awesome. That is very awesome, Alec. I approve. Okay, that is awesome, Rebecca. I approve. I would probably like try and pull like the I'm like a higher up person. I belong here. Just act cool, casual about it. It's an old tip. Act like you belong, and you'll probably get in. Type of theory to things. So I wouldn't be like, dang it, no, let me in, let me in, let me in. Although more for a joke answer, that would be me. Just if I was a doppelganger, just start banging on the window, being like, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Uh, kind of appropriate if they're Luigi going through a haunted house. All right, now there is the Monty. Ooh, heck yeah. Fake portal gun. That is awesome. And remember, folks, censor your language.
Alright, here we go. feel like people shouldn't be allowed to do bad things like that without something happening. Just not right if there ain't at least some justice in the world.
There you go. I approve of that tactic as well, to break down the window. And that's fine, Alec. Ask away. Uh-oh. Careful there, Foxy.
All right then, here we go. There we go. Right about there. Well, I do occasionally get a bit mad, yes. But I understand it just how things go. And I may be a bit jealous, yes. But you've got to stay happy.
There you go. I'm sorry that spooked you. Quite. There we go. Let's see. Question 4. What? Well, yes, I heard centuries ago when others who were not my worshippers came. They found me terrifying. I had thought I was quite handsome from what my worshippers had told me, but I always doubted it deep down. So to see humans run from me in terror, it scared me. Yes, the little Animal Crossing voices. Wait, what? Funny you mention Animal Crossing because as you said that, on YouTube is the Doomslayer and Isabel music video song. Did you know? Vox jump scare, yeah. Trust us to jump scare you.
Yeah, well, I have to say, Bonnie, he's an old friend of mine. Freddy, well, you know, he's a sweet sort. Not too bright, but very nice. And Monty, well, he does have his anger issues. But he is quite sweet and quite nice. He means well. And he'll protect people with his life. Yeah, I'm fine. Or no, you're talking about the other Foxy.
Got confused. That is an awesome costume idea. Okay, Foxy. Well, I hope you sleep well. Oh, some of my friends who had worked at haunted houses told me some stories of people being like, so, like, these people will never scream types. And then they would let out, like, the most high pitched, like, you would swear a little kid was wandering through the haunted house because it was so high pitched. The one weakness of the villager cat, the spray bottle. Oh no. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well and had a good Halloween. I had a pretty good Halloween myself. Hung out, um, you know, at home. Not really any trick or treaters actually. Come to think of it, I'll share a secret with you folks. I'm not excited to get older too. I don't want to get older. Can I just stay how I am right now? I wish. I really do. Oh well. Oh heck yeah, the FNAF movie. Yeah, I'm sorry, Keiki. But I will be working on fixing the issues this week, going through the rest of the things because I tried a lot of stuff. Yeah, yeah. On a live roll is ooh, it is an intense thing gators can do. Well, a fun fact, Monty in the game does that actually. Fans have figured out. Well, I was hoping to more just do a chill and chat stream, if that's okay, Keiki. But next week, if I don't have it fixed, I'm totally happy to do it. But yeah, look it up, Monty, you know, on a live roll, and you will find it. You will find that in the game, it's a little Easter egg. He does that, but it's only when he's like the half version of himself. He's not the full body. He's like the chopped off at the end. Just the upper part of him. The torso, that's the part. That's the body. I'm excited for Hanukkah because I'm Jewish, so. But I'm excited for Hanukkah. That'll be fun. Yes, exactly, Maddie. That is great, Rebecca. Oh, nice. Me, I take Halloween as shopping season. I even got on discount a kind of cool like dead looking cup thing um that I'm drinking my coffee out of right now. So a little like kind of like a clear plastic cup with kind of a skull cup shape inside, and then it's kind of got like cool green and black patterning over it. And it's in purple. I like purple. Purple is fun. Oh no, that's not rude at all, Alec. And yeah, that's why they mentioned Hanukkah because I was like, you know what? I'm slipping in a reference to the fact I'm Jewish. And also, I don't know, I felt it's something to kind of be like, hey, for anybody else who's Jewish out there. Skippity, skippity, hawk, hawk. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Victoria. My condolences. I hope they I hope they can recover. Yeah, that's fine, Alec. Yeah, that's all good, Alec. Oh, my condolences, Shade. My condolences. Let me see here. I feel like there are very few things that could actually get me mad. But if they were to betray my trust and show others where the temple was, then I would truly be mad at them. But I do not think that there are many things that could get me truly mad at them. All right, and now time for yes. Yes, if they were to tamper with my weapons are very special to me and were made for me. But also, I feel, perhaps, that if they were to try and betray me in any way, I would be mad with them. Right, and now for Auric. So let us go to voice changer.
Yes. If they were to steal from me, or if they were to leave me with no word, no note, nothing, then I would truly be mad with them. Or if they were to try and become interested in knights, the new knights of this era are cruel and uncaring and greedy. That would truly anger me.
There you go. All right, real Frankie.
Well, I don't know. I've never really encountered that. Most of the people are either in and out so fast or don't really get to the point where I get to see them. I mean, maybe I'd be okay with it. I don't know.
Yeah, everybody just went quiet for a sec. Yeah, that's fine, Alec. Oh, no worries, folks. Anybody who can't talk, it is fine. Do not feel like you have to. Hmm. Okay, let me just say ahead of time, I myself cannot really speak any other languages. But I have found many books through the people who have come here to speak with me, many books of translations and things. And well, I have learned a few different languages, yes, one of them being German. I would try and communicate with them and learn their language if I did not know it. Hey, Ninja Party! Alright, let's see then. Cats. I don't really know any other languages, but I know Quetz has quite a few books on those sorts of things. I'm not usually one for books, but I could study them. I'm mostly used to scrolls that have different fighting techniques and different tactics. But I would try to learn. Yeah, that's all good. Ask away, folks. If you have any questions for characters to answer, feel free. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, that is awesome, Rebecca. Let me see. I'll take a look. See what Angus would sound like in a sec. See there? Answer that question.
I. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Come back here. That's mine. People are gonna start calling me bald now. I don't even have hair or anything like that in the first place.
There you go. Let's see here. There are a few things that can make me anxious. Often there are storms. I do not like them. The thunder and lightning. It is, for some reason, something that makes me quite tense. And well, when it is related to my lover, I often become anxious when I am waiting for them to return. After I had agreed to let them wander from the temple, but not too far, I often feel very, well, how shall I put it, worried about them. And I wonder when they will be back. Yeah, I will get that question in a sec, Kiki. I'm answering this question real quick for Alec, and then yours is the next one. Okay, no worries, Kiki. No, I have not seen Angus yet. I was actually gonna look at that real quick after I answer this question and such, and the other one. Okay, Kiki.
I. Well, I do not often get anxious. I try to do breathing exercises and things. It helps me focus in battle and helps me with my anxiety. But when it comes to my worshiper, I I do not wish them to know this, but I often become anxious, worrying about them and if they are okay. That's why I prefer to stay close to keep them safe.
There you go, Alec. Now let's see. Oh, well, I would make sure to comfort you and to let you know that I'm here for you to talk to, and I'm always here for you, I promise. And yeah, Quetz is secretly sad, very kind of. That's why he comes off in the like first parts as kind of a bit desperate. And that is intense, Ninja, but I like it. I like it. And yeah, that's all good, Alec. Let's see, find Angus here real quick too. Okay, cool. And to answer that, his like spots are kind of like a white and kind of silvery white in a way. Wait, let me see here. Yeah, I'm looking at him right now, including like some art that has the like image of him from the game. Let's see. If I were to give him a sort of voice, I would give him a this sort of voice. Mainly because of that big smile that he has. Something that sounds like it could be very friendly and businessy, but at the same time, could honestly kind of have a different feeling to it, depending on how you go. And hey, River, welcome. Hmm. Let's see, we have a question for Frankie.
Well, I would be there for you, of course. I mean, you're a contestant. You're important. And you're a person. A very wonderful person. And I'm not just saying that because you need to keep playing to save the show. I'm also saying it because, well, I have to say, you're a nice person. And I'd miss you.
There you go.
Well, I deal with my feelings of loneliness by trying to distract myself. I often will paint or try and do things like that. Mainly it's with old crushed up pigments and things, berries and leaves and things like that. And when I am feeling anxiety, I I often will try and relax near a river nearby. The sound of it flowing helps me to relax.
Yeah, I'm with you. The whole, as a wise man once said. Oh yeah. Yeah, Quetz is one of my other favorites. I have lots of favorites of mine, but Quetz is one of them for my OCs. That is definitely another thing he would say. I can see it from the way he looks. Oh, what's up, Alec? Nice. That's awesome, Alec. I believe you had mentioned recently it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, this weekend. Next weekend. Okay. Happy early birthday then. That is awesome. What's up, Alec? Random boops are always welcome. No, I have not heard of a vine snake. Wait, no, 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 no. I know what you're talking about. Yes, belligerent zip tie. Yes. Oh God, I know what you're talking about. They're adorable and hilarious looking. Over. I'm definitely happy to just do a quick joke thing here for fun of that. Yes. Let's see.
Over. Or sorry. Over. Oh yeah, judgmental shoelace. Yeah.
Silver's voice always sounds a bit weird to me to this day, but it's like it's basically my like more normal speaking voice when I relax more. Quetzal the pretzel. The Quetzal. Quetzal's pretzels. Oh, that is awesome. Tater chats. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. And pretzels are delicious. Oh yeah.
Oh, well, if someone flirted with me, I'm not quite sure what I would do. I probably would get flustered. Yes, I probably would. I don't really get to see many people nowadays.
There you go, Kiki. So how is everybody doing tonight? And if it's getting late, folks, by the way, I would probably call it a night because I don't want you folks staying up too late just because of me. So if you're getting tired, get some rest, folks. Yes, I could definitely see it. I could definitely see that for Sundrop. Either that or Sundrop singing the Goofy Goober song. And yes, I think they would probably be fine with pet names from their partner. You know, Quetz would probably be more like you could tell he's okay with it. He'd probably even say it. But Cats would probably be a bit shy about it at first and then eventually more in private admit he likes it. Just so long as it's sworn that it's never told to Quetz because Quetz would never let him hear the end of it. That's awesome, Shade. I've tried pretzel pieces. They are so good. The honey mustard onion. Oh, I love those. Oh yes, the fun song. Oh yeah, without a doubt, Ninja. I'm with you on that. Yes, I agree. And yeah, that's fine. That is fine, Alec. Let me think here. I personally would try and work it out as soon as possible. And do not like there to be unpleasant feelings between us. I would want to make sure. But if they wished me to leave them be, I would.
I personally would try and talk to them as soon as possible, but at the same time, I don't think that my anger would let me. I would if something made us both upset or me upset at them. I would end up talking to them later due to my anger, to be honest.
And thank you, Rebecca. No, it is not named Dolores. Thank God. That would not be good. Because yeah, the bowler hat man. Although I do have the mustache for that. Hilariously enough, in real life. Sorry if my avatar is spazzing out a little bit there, folks. I was stretching. Oh, that is hilarious. I would approach them slowly and tell them calmly that they have not angered me, and that if they have, I wish to work it out, and to let them know that my anger will not affect me. That is what I would do.
Well, I would tell them very clearly that they have done nothing, and that I am not angered with them. And if I was, I have calmed myself and realized I should have not been angered at them.
There you go. Let's see. Let me find that. Uh, Double checking. I'm going back to check. I do not see it. Unless it's further back. You may need to retype it. My apologies. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not really doing full on requests today, Minty. More just answering questions in character. Oh yeah, it is pretty silly, Alec. I can't disagree. Yeah, that would probably be Sundrop. He'd be too scared too easy. I'm not doing voice requests so much. I'll definitely give voices a try on the stream, but for like, so I'll, if you ask me to try and do a voice, I can try it. Yes, I can do a version of that, and it's not showing up. That is odd, Keiki. I'm not sure why, but it's not showing up. My apologies. I would say so in my mind shade. That's wow, that's not okay. All right, let me see here. Go to Oric.
Firstly, I would talk to them immediately. I wish nothing to stand between me and my treasure. Not even my own anger, if possible. But I am blinded by my anger at some times. And to approach them, I would tell them that they are truly loved, and that my anger shall never blind me to my love of them, and that I wish to speak with them and fix what has happened between us.
There you go. All right. I'm sorry, Keiki. I will get to that now. It's showing up. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Oh, Keiki. It's okay. I promise that you'll be all right and that I'll be here for you always. And I know you're thinking of doing this, but there's a lot to live for, a lot. It's gonna be okay. I promise. That would be hilarious. Okay, I can do that.
What? You're thinking about doing that? Well, you know, if you need a hug or someone to talk to before you continue through the game show, I'm happy to let you stay here for a bit and be with me. I'm told I give really good hugs when I don't hug too tight.
There you go, Keiki.
Oh, well, sometimes I, I end up, well, getting a golf ball out of my chest compartment because, I don't know, something for them to watch me kind of mess around with to distract them, or sometimes I talk softly so that they know I'm okay. I'm not gonna hurt them. I want them to know that I'm here for them to help them. And, well, it just breaks my heart to see a little guy crying. So, I'll do pretty much anything to help soothe them.
And yeah, like the Frankie kind of does sound that way ever so slightly. Well, I have had a child or two come across the temple from a village. I often tell them I am a sort of fanciful creature, and some believe it, some are very afraid. The ones who are afraid, I calm using my powers, and then I ask them calmly where is their village, and I send them back there, usually with fruit or something. So they do not well go home empty handed.
Well, most of the children that have stopped by my temple have been from villages nearby. And well, I often try and remind them to be brave warriors, but if they are afraid, that does not help. I will try and comfort them and allow them to give me head pats and things. Apparently, I take good care of my fur. It is quite soft.
All right, let's see. Get a little yawn out there. There we go. Well, I mean, it's kind of nice being a milkman. I do have to go to a lot of different buildings, and, well, there's always the security checks. They take a bit of time, but honestly, it's not that bad. It pays pretty well, too. And yes, big cat head pats. And yeah, I could see that, Ninja. Yes, I could totally see that too, Alec. And that's a very sweet and good of you, Shade. Oh yeah, some had special little doors and spots in the house that you could have milk delivered. So you would just open this little hatch and there would be your milk. Just quite curious. Yeah, what is the question, Alec? I could see it too, honestly, with the mustache he has. Hmm. Well, I'll answer that question myself as well as this quest. No, I don't think that he would mind, honestly. I would say he'd probably be very okay with it. Uh, Probably at first he'd be like, "What is going on?" And then realizing it helped them, it would be okay. Every villain with a mustache. Pretty much. That just made me realize something. If I did shave my goatee, I could maybe like do just a quick costume of Angus minus the purple fedora, but I know where to get like some cheap hats that aren't even real hats. They're kind of just cheap, simple ones. And I do have a purple suit because I used to cosplay Joker. So I do have a purple pinstriped suit. And yeah, I can definitely do that. I'm definitely happy to do a Quetz one. Or a Tets one, sorry, brain. Now to answer that question though, as Quetz, like I mentioned I would. I would have to say that I would not mind. It is okay with me because, well, if I knew it would help them, then I would be okay with it. There you go. No. Tietz is the panther and Quetz is the snake. No worries, shit. It's all good. Yes, jaguar. He's jaguar. Oh, Quets and Tietz. They're from one of my stories. And they're actually from old legends and lore and myth. Yeah. The gods they're based on. Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. And no worries, it's not rude. But yeah, they are Quetzalcoatl. Sorry if I butchered that name. And I forget the other one's name off the top of my head. But yeah, they are two like I forget what type of gods, but they're actually based on gods. Yes, that is it, Alec. Thank you. And they are gods, Aztec gods. Yes. Thank you very much. My brain.
If one of my worshippers were doing something like that, I would be fine with it. Honestly, at first, perhaps a bit annoyed, but I would grow used to it. Much like the sounds of battle. At first, it can be discomforting, but then eventually, once you're in the heat of battle, it becomes natural. You no longer care about the sound.
There you go. And I've totally had days like that, Shade, where my brain was not braining at all. Not at all. Not a bit.
Well, I have to say that most of the other people here are actually quite nice. But I have to say that, well, Francis is a decently good milkman, but I don't know. I think maybe he should try and get himself a job in business.
There you go. There is the question answered by Angus. And yeah, feel free, Alec. It's all good.
Uh, a hug. I, I suppose so, yes.
There you go. It's okay, Shade. No worries.
I would reassure them that I do not see them any differently, and I never will. They are wonderful in my mind and capable of so many things. And I would reassure them they do not need to hide such things anymore. I would let them know they should not fear the truth. They should be brave and not fear hiding from me. How they feel. They should relax and remember that I only wish to protect them. Let's see, then we have one for Frankie. Yeah, totally, Alec. That is fine.
Well, I have once or twice felt very attracted to them, yes, and, I, I still do consider it, yes.
Oh, yeah. It does. I can't lie. My avatar does look a bit sleepy. But that's because I'm, like, kind of squinting to look at things a little bit. Let me see here. Bonnie, there it is.
Well, whenever I have a kid who's feeling down or scared, over the years, have kind of learned how to sing some lullabies or some soothing songs for them. So, I end up singing some songs for them to kind of help them relax. And if that doesn't help, well, I usually take off my sunglasses and get down to their level so they feel more comfortable. And then, well, I'll try and talk to them real quiet so they can relax and feel okay.
Ah, yes. Whenever we have a customer that is. Oh, no, wait, wrong voice there for a second. Went a little too fun, so I'm Foxy. There we go. Whenever we have an autistic child in the audience, there are areas in the tent that are very quiet. We use thicker curtains so that way nobody can hear what's going on inside that area. It's mainly to assure that they can feel comfortable and feel safe. And if they are not talking, well, there are plenty of different ways to help them. Little treats or gifts or things to help them feel more distracted from the issues going on in their mind. Plenty of fidget toy like things and plenty of other different things as well. But we like to assure that they're comfortable, safe, and not scared.
And then we have one for Francis.
Oh, well, I mean, it is quite stressful and a bit difficult with my job and all the security checks, but I have to say that I am often quite tired. Yes. But, maybe I could take a break here. Just for a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy doing Winston as well.
Oh, why, of course, Monty. I'll definitely be talking to the parents. And if that child ever does something like that again, they will be permanently banned from the daycare.
And yeah, that's fine. If it's similar, it's all good. And that is a hilarious reaction to that. Getting bitten and just being like, "You owe me a new shirt." I can't lie. I would maybe do the same in that situation. Let's see. So I was trying to think if I had a voice changer that would work for Winston. I was like, one that'll kinda, not fully, but kinda work for it.
Well, I would probably try to help them out of the maze and return them to their parents. If they were being quite noisy, I suppose I could be okay with that. But I have to say, we don't get many children in the mirror maze because, well, rumors, you know.
There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm happy to do that, Alec. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fun to read those types of lines in their those lines in their voice. Let's see. Oh.
You shouldn't be hating yourself. You're a wonderful person. And everybody's personality is unique and special. If everybody tried to be like everybody else, well, the world would be very boring. Let's see. Question for Monty.
Oh, well, there was that kid, James, he ended up getting all scared. And, well, I had to help him, and you remember I got him back to you, but the other incident, I don't like talking about that. Oh, okay.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, I'll do Devin. I love my little sheep boy. He is adorable. Oh, I would probably end up maybe I would probably end up okay, there it is. Sorry, was trying to get his voice back again. So I would probably well be curious at first, but then I'd probably end up trying to comfort them or just tell them it's okay. You know. There you go. And yes, I try and do his voice shaky because it's shy sounding and it just gives the sheep the type of vibes. Yeah, he is very innocent. He is a sweet little bean. That's fine. Ask away, Alec. It's all good.
So something kind of like this for a high-pitched kind of kid's voice.
That is hilarious, Rebecca. I approve. Um, I would honestly say there are one or two who would never raise their voice even when upset with them. Toymaker because he doesn't really raise his voice, he just goes more serious sounding. And then for other characters, I would say Whip Stitch.
Oh, yes, we've had older kids here. In fact, there's even been a birthday in one of the birthday party rooms where there was some teenagers. They did leave it a bit of a mess, but, well, I don't blame them. The birthday boy didn't look like they were having much fun, sadly. So I think that may be why they did it.
Oh, that is cute. That is cute, Jade. I approve. That is adorable. And yeah, you can ask me some questions if you want. The characters or me, whichever you guys prefer, ask away. Yes, I do simp for some of my own characters. Um, I simp for Drift for one of them. Uh, Twang, just because he is one of my very, very, very first characters I ever like really thought out years ago when I was a kid. Uh, I got kind of into like lore and myth, as I said, when I was younger. So I ended up then finding a book of D&D and finding rat folk as an enemy, and I had had a pet rat around that time. And I was like, "What? Rats are so sweet and nice. Aw, how? Can people make these the bad guys?" So I made a good guy rat folk. I could see that maybe for Glamrock Bonnie. I need to try and work on an Australian eventually. I know, yeah, same here, Rebecca. I would too. Let's see, Keiki. Yeah, Twang, just because I don't know, I more simp for him in the sense of, like, I find him adorable. And he is just, like, he's one of those simp characters that's not so much like a romance or you find them attraction, but more simp, you're like, "Oh, they are adorable, they're precious, I love them."
Oh, yes. Give more the kind of British accent, of course, yes.
Hey there, mate. And yeah, totally, Alec. Let me see here, Frankie.
Well, I would try and help you and let you know that you're loved and wonderful, of course, because you really are. You really are amazing.
Nice. Well, I hope the braces go well then. And you got this. You can do it. And yeah, so like kinning. Yeah, like that. You're welcome. Let's see. Scratch. Well, I would probably try and get them out of there. I mean, we have had one or two children stumble across it or hear rumors, and it's something that they want to do to try and prove that they're tough. But I don't think that they really know that they shouldn't be down here. So, I try and send them on their way. The ones that are too young to really defend themselves, I just end up, well, not scaring them off, but trying to just reassure them that it's okay and they went the wrong way. Try and give them something small to prove that they actually went down there. And there you go, Alec. Oh, well, there was one teenager that came for a birthday and they had a pinata. It was gonna be really fun, I thought, and they they kept hitting me with the pinata stick, and it did kind of, well, get quite annoying. They almost broke one of my sun rays, but luckily the security stopped them from damaging the Pizzaplex property or me. I like that color combo. That is cool.
Oh, there have been some very bad incidents with teenagers here. One night, they were having a sleepover party. And well, they wouldn't stop pestering poor son. And I kept on trying to ask them politely to stop. But they just wouldn't. So I waited until they went to sleep and then scared them all. But they ended up getting a full refund because of that. And I got in trouble. But I still was okay though. They didn't try and disassemble me or anything.
Oh, my baby gator, he's doing just fine. I love him so much. He's so dang adorable.
And yeah, I have to say, it does sound accurate. Well, let me see. Oh, well, I mean, I'm a bit more protective of glass, yes. But I also try and be protective of Twang as well. But I tend to focus more on Twang because, well, he's a bit naive and doesn't really get how the world works sometimes. I mean, he's read a lot of books, but it's different from experience. But I do try and protect Glass a good bit more. But I know that the church will look after him. There you go, Alec. Let me see. Then we have question 4. Glamrock Foxy. And then Moon. And yeah, that's fine.
Yar. Well, sometimes I give him a piece of me gold. It tends to distract him a bit and help him. But I have to say, a lot of the kids, especially the toddlers, are a bit afraid of me. But I usually try and reassure 'em it's okay. I take me hook off and swap it out for me hand. So that way I'm not as threatening too.
Well, I suppose I could give you a hug. I haven't really given anybody a hug for a long time. So yes, I would like that.
Well, of course, I would be very happy to get a drink with you. Of course, it would be strictly business.
Yeah, I thought that would be an appropriate response to the Angus one. More kind of add that little touch at the end for like maybe more. All right. Let's see. NEOC. Oh, well, all right, I'll try and answer this as Drafe. Well, I definitely have had a lot of feelings of loneliness due to things. And, well, being trapped there in the pond, it was quite, well, lonely. And I have to say that for a long time, another mage, they ended up kind of bullying me and the mage I was in love with. So it wasn't that nice sometimes. And some of the things they said to me, they still are on my mind. I'll never forget them, but I know now it's in the past and that I should try to not let those things get to me anymore. Let's see, now we have a question for Monty.
Oh, well, you know, I definitely have lots of ways to deal with him. Definitely a lot of little napkins and stuff to help with the drooling. And well, I try and feed him good. I don't know why he's got the yellow teeth, but he is adorable either way. And I love him.
I'm getting a bit tired, although it is It is 8:47, so it's getting closer to the end of the stream, folks. But I will keep going until it's the end, you know. Oh, no, 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 not again. Mooney, put it down. I know the fire looks pretty, but still. He's he's a bit of a pyromaniac sometimes. That's why daycare staff aren't allowed to have lighters around him anymore. Yes, I have felt very out of place before. Once there were many who were traveling. I had to hypnotize them all into thinking I was merely a tourist attraction. But they always seemed to be confused about me, and I felt so different seeing all of these humans again. I couldn't help but wonder what it would be like with legs. But that is awesome, Rebecca. Heck yeah. Costume or something. There is the fake mermaids and stuff that I've seen stuff of. I've done that too in Minecraft, just out of boredom. And I will be trying to do requests next week. I am not sure 100%, but I will be trying. Nice. I actually have a Funko Pop. It was one of the blank ones. And I painted it up and sculpted parts on it. So I actually have a Painter Cat little thing. Little like Funko Pop with tail, ears, and all that. Nice suit on and stuff. He looks very dapper. And yes, Alec, that is completely fine if the community wants to give Porquets a hug.
Oh, I am programmed with several lullabies in order to make sure that any customer's child that is crying or afraid will be comforted. I am also programmed with several different things I can do to help comfort them. And, if needed, I can pull up their parent registry and see where their parent is at that time, so that a parent can be sent to them so they can be helped.
And heck yeah, I'm totally happy to post that at one point, folks. It's even got. Let me grab it because it's on my desk here at all times. So it has its own custom base to it, which is done to look like kind of an old wood floor with paint splatter on it, as well as some small accessories, such as a little paper and pen that is on it. It's also got a little mini paintbrush and microphone. Uh, and for the figure, I am holding a paintbrush and a cane, like a nice little fancy silver, like banded, like little silver ring bit at the top, and a little gold cane topper, and a little like silver bottom to it. And yeah, I can totally figure out a way to try and post those someplace. I'm totally happy to give that a go. God, how dusty this thing got. My figure got real dusty. I guess I need to give it a clean off. Oh wow, that is quite a bit of dust. Wonder his hair color kind of faded a bit. Hey. Yeah, that'll definitely need a good clean. But yeah, folks. But yeah, all the details on the figure, minus of course like the nose and ears, were sculpted by me. Like I added a little lapel on the collar of the jacket that I painted on and such. It's got lots of little detail work in it. This was like a kind of pet project of mine. Let me see here. Heck, I probably may post it after stream, honestly. All right, let's see here. Frankie.
Why, of course you can have a hug. But I warn you, my hugs are a bit tight sometimes. It comes with the springy arms and all.
Oh, why? 'Cause you're a little guy. I try so hard not to hurt people, and well, I know I got anger issues, but I don't want to ever hurt you, little guy. I don't want to ever hurt anybody.
So you remove it from its base really quick here. So I can give the base a good dusting off too. Because it has its own, it's got little magnets built in that I added to the feet so it could stand up. Because with the extra pieces on it, it became really heavy. That is hilarious. I can definitely try that for sure. Some of them are kind of like things I'm not sure if I can post on YouTube more because it's a little dark topic, but I will definitely see what I can do. But I know one thing I will be posting tonight, which is after I'm done streaming here tonight, folks, you guys will get to see the custom Painter Cat figure. Which, funny fact of how this came along. And Yeah, of course.
Oh, you wish to give me a hug? Why, thank you. Thank you so much.
Right, there we go. All cleaned off again. Oh, he is not all dusty. The colors are more the way they should be. If you guys heard that snap sound, that was the figure going back on the platform, you know. And I hope you all have a wonderful, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it may be for you folks. I hope you have a good one. Aw. You all are amazing, I have to say. And as I've said quite a few streams, you all are wonderful. And let's see, Francis and Angus. I mean, it does make my job a lot harder. I have to always constantly make sure that, well, there are proper identification and everything at the ready. And yeah, Keiki, it's okay. You are wonderful. All of you guys. Yeah, everyone is welcome. And let's see for the last part of that question. I personally think it makes business a bit difficult to do. I mean, who knows who you're working with now? You could be working with a doppelganger or something, and, well, that's just not good for business. There you go. Well, folks, it is officially 9:01. So, I will see you all next time. And this was a wonderful stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will be working real hard to get the headset or whatever is causing the issue fixed. I am not 100% sure what it is at this point, but I will be working overtime to figure it out. And you are welcome, Alec. I am happy that I was able to answer your guys' questions about things. And yeah, group hug for everybody. And yeah, it may be cakey. I'm not sure. But we will see. We will see what can be done. And heck yeah, I'm totally happy to do that, as well as I will also be posting the Painter Cat figure for you folks so you can all see the Painter Cat in all of its glory. Because that is, yeah, it's one of my favorite little detail things. for small items that I have related to Painter Cat around aside from like the prototypes. But yeah, folks. Yeah, headset's having a sick day, kind of, or something's having a sick day. And thank you, Maddie. Thank you so much. And you're welcome. I'm always happy to give a go at having, a try at impressions of different characters or attempting to give a voice to a character. And yeah, I will be trying to get some EP because I am EP for sure, folks. And until next time, folks, I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, night, whatever it may be for you. And until next time. And yeah, everybody who is in a time zone where you need sleep, get sleep. Please. Good night, folks. Until next time. And see y'all. And have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be. And don't forget, you are all amazing.